Good evening and welcome to all. So today it is our international webinar on English language uses of affixes, and for that we have a very talented and well-known special guest, and she is going to guide us. So before that, I would like to introduce our special guest. I welcome to all my dear students, our school principal Mr. S.S. Pardeshi sir, and especially our chief guest and our guide, Miss Elena ma'am. I would like to introduce her first. She is an English teacher and she is very kind-hearted and very well-known English teacher. She is not limited for her students only. She is a global teacher. Yes. And she has organized a lots of international webinars for students and teachers. She is connected to all the international English study groups of teachers and students also. She is serving or working as English teacher at Alejandro Tapia Bilingual School and ESL teacher English at Universidad at Panama. So dear students, I know that ma'am is very busy. I know ma'am you are very busy, but instead of your busy schedule, you agree to arrange this webinar. I really thankful to you. And today's topic is what are affixes. So my dear students, you know, affix is a set of letters is generally added to beginning or end of a root word. So, suppose if we have suppose we have a word accept. So accept is a root word. Accept is a base word. And we can make another word by adding prefix or suffix. So a word which is added at the beginning is called prefix. And a word which is added at the end is called suffix. So the more information about that, I would like to request Miss Elena ma'am, please guide our student. Hello ma'am.
Okay, good day to everyone. I think that for you is good evening, right? Here in Panama, we are very early in the morning, so that's the difference of timing. I really appreciate the invitation, sir, and of course, yes, as you said, this time I have a very busy schedule, so I had this meeting in mind since very time ago when I received the invitation from you. But yes, I have been very swamped these last days that, well, finding a space was kind difficult, but at least I could make it. And now we are here all together. And as your teacher said, we are going to reinforce the topic about the use of affixes to create lexemes. So without anything else to say and hesitating again, so let's start. All right. Yes, this is my presentation page. You already introduced myself, so I don't have to say anything else than just being thankful for that. Thank you so much. In today's session, we are going to meet again the concepts. Well, already the teacher Ram Krishna has introduced the definition and actually the place where the affixes are in a word. So we are going to reinforce that topic. We are going to see the types of affixes that we can find. We are going to have an exercise and we are going to have their application in education. So I see 3 participants raise their hands. Do you have any question? Haven't start, but all right, let's continue. Yes, as your teacher said, we in English have words, right? That's the common word, the common term that you face, right? Daily words. But in linguistics, we call words lexemes. The difference for saying only one word than lexeme is the word that we create, that we use, but that has coherence, significance, and meaning. So this is not creating words because you want to create a word and that's it. No. Remember that we can make it. Probably we are going to write new words, but those words has to be under the qualification of significance and coherence. So that every single day that we find a word, right, we only meet the word, but we don't know what the word is made of, right? A word is made of constituents. But now, I will ask you to write in the chat box. Thank you so much, Rohan. Nice PPT. All right. So let's see. I want you to type in the chat box one word. One word. Any word that comes to your mind. Let's see. Let's see, guys. You. Beautiful. All right. You wrote the first one. Ailesh. Ability. Okay. What else? Yes, those are words. Those are lexemes. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. All right. I'm going to use the first one. Beautiful. Right? You see the word. You see the word beautiful, and you know that you use the word beautiful when you refer to physical characteristics, or also is beautiful, meaning in behavior, right? But we don't pay attention to what is the word constituency. At this point, we have to know that we use affixes to, well, starting after having root words, or what we also call in linguistics free morphemes. So we use them and we add other meaningful, let's say meaningful morphemes, meaningful units with meaning, of course, not any word that or letters that we find out. Those letters that we are going to join to that free word or root or base word has a meaning, a significance, so that when you add that to an specific word, then you create something else. Vedant, do you have any question? All right, she's into the session.
Please mute your mic. Please mute your
Yes,
mic.
sir. You can make it by yourself too, so that you help students when they enter. You can close the microphone. Well, I have others here. Super, comfortable, thoughtful, nice, handsome, comfortable again, and excellent. All right.
Yes, sir.
Vedant, can you close your mic, please? I will appreciate it. Thank you.
वेदांत माइक म्यूट कर. वेदांत.
Thank you. Okay, yes, and those affixes is the general word to classify prefixes and suffixes. So affixes are those meaningful units that we add to free morphemes or to base or to root words to create new ones. But they are classified into prefixes, as you see here, and suffixes. The prefixes are those meaningful units that we add, all right, meaningful units or bound morphemes. That's the scientific word in linguistics, bound morphemes that we add to a root word. To a root word. Yashoda, may you close your microphone, please?
यशोदा पवार माइक म्यूट करा.
Eh, Sir, may you place me as co-host, please, in your session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Try co-host, not the host, co-host only. Right.
Sorry,
So as you can see here, we have the base word school. But if we school is the institution, the building where you go, right? But if we add pray at the beginning, so that that's not only school, the institution, the place anymore. So it means a derivation of the school. Like preschool means where the little kids go, right? So now the word change. That's not only it has another meaning. So that now here we have suffixes. With suffixes, then we add also meaningful units called bound morphemes to the root words or the free words. The free word in this case, the free morpheme listen. Listen at this point is a verb. But if you add the bound morpheme er, then this is not a verb in action anymore. It changes to a noun, listener, right? Listener. So the function of the word changes. This is not only changing what the word means, also changing the function of the word. Now, okay. Prahakta.
Sorry, ma'am, I am unable to.
Okay, good. Thank you. Oh. Here you find a matrix, a Fick matrix, so that you see that starting from this root, then we can come with different prefixes and different suffixes, and we create many new words. But now we are going to see that. I brought here some prefixes that probably you see, but you don't pay attention because you only see the word and you don't know that that's a prefix that's added to the word, right? So here I bring the prefix, and you can also see the meaning, what the prefix means, so that when you add that meaningful unit to a word, it changes certain till extent because of the definition. So if you find the morpheme, the bound morpheme on, all right, on, it means, all right, I guess someone there is playing with the screen. That happens when we have a lot of students at the same time. So, means none, opposite, right? So that if you have the word safe, which means to be all right in a place or anywhere you are, but if you add the morpheme on, it means that you are not safe anymore. So it means that something is happening going around you, that then you are not safe anymore. So re in this case means again or back. So that when you add this prefix to a word, for example, start is the base word, start, okay? And when you, right, when you add, for example, the prefix re, now this is like you already started, but now you have to start again doing something. Like, for example, I am presenting right now, but if I stop presenting and stop sharing, and then I can restart sharing the screen. All right, I can restart sharing
Okay.
the screen. Okay,
Okay.
so that
Excuse me, ma'am.
this
Excuse me, ma'am. Let me. अरे मित्रांनो
no,
ऐका, जर समजा आपल्याला वेबिनार ऐकायचे नसेल तर आपण लेफ्ट होऊ शकतात. जर आता या ठिकाणी जो स्क्रीनवर काही रेषा मारत असेल किंवा ज्याचा माईक अनम्यूट असेल, मी त्याला लेफ्ट करणार आहे, त्याला सोडणार नाही. लक्षात घ्या, शिस्त पाळायची आहे. आपलं भारताचे नाव या ठिकाणी वाईट करू नका. आपली शिस्त आपण या ठिकाणी दाखवू नका वाईट. तर कृपया फक्त आपण ऐकायचे आहे. मॅडमांना डिस्टर्ब होतोय. मॅडम पुन्हा पुन्हा तुम्हाला सूचना देत आहेत, योग्य वाटत नाही. तर कृपया लक्ष द्या. आपले सर्वांचे माईक आपण म्यूट करायचे. कोणीही माईक सुरू ठेवू नका. सूचना लक्षात येते तुमच्या? माईक म्यूट ठेवायचे आहे. एकानेही माईक ऑन करायचा नाहीये. नचिकेत भोई, नचिकेत भोई माईक म्यूट कर. नचिकेत भोई, नचिकेत भोई कुठे? Yes. Sorry, ma'am. Please carry on.
all right. So we were talking about the prefix re, right? It comes before the root word. And I also have another one that means not, opposite of. So you can use on and you can also use. This is also a meaning non opposite of, so that when you add this to a root word, like for example the word connect, right? Connect is a verb, an action. So you plug in, right? Connect, or you join two pieces, connect. If you add the prefix this, it means that this is not connected anymore, not. So disconnect, separate, right? Separate. So that's the meaning. In also means not, right? In, pay attention to the prefixes, because at the end I will see if you learn something. Take notes, guys, all right? So in also means not. So if you have the word active, we are here all active right now. We are active learning English. But if we add the prefix in to the word active, then it becomes in something that is not in action anymore. And the prefix, as you hear the word prefix before, pre means before. For example, test. Test is this exercise or evaluation that the teacher is going to place for you to know that if you learn something or not, right? But if the teacher is going to apply a pre-test, pre-test means that the test that the teacher is going to apply is diagnostic, so that he knows if you know about a specific topic, and from that information he is going to continue, right? So I have some students raising their hands. I mean, all right, probably they have questions. If you have any question, type them in the chat box while I'm explaining. Now, other prefixes that you must know, not only the ones I already presented. I also brought here semi, that means half. Like if you add semi to circle, now this is not a circle anymore. So now it's the half of the circle, okay? Super, that means above, on the top of, beyond. So if you add human, right, to the word human, super, it means that this is not a degree of human, but this is the top of the degree, like superhuman, someone that is with more qualities than just being a normal human. Multi, that means many, much, right? So color, you have the word color. If you add the prefix multi, means that that color or that thing has multiple colors. So many, 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 many colors. The prefix mis, that means bad or badly, run or runly. And for example, behave. Right now, some of you are behaving, thumbs up, and some of you are now misbehaving. So means that you are having bad or wrong attitude, misbehave. So that's the change of the word if you add the prefix mis. You have also inter, right? Inter means between. So here, I guess someone is misbehaving playing with the screen. I guess you are not in kindergarten, right? All of you are teenagers. Now you are able to stop playing with the screen. All right. Mid. Mid means middle. Middle. So, for example, night, the whole night, but if you say midnight, it means the middle of the night. And the prefix sub, that means under, beneath, below, or secondary. For example, way, away, but if you add the prefix sub, Rohansi, your micro is open. May you close it, please? Okay, so I was telling you that way, right? Way, where you go, right? But if you add the prefix sub, it means that way is not the normal street that you go, right? It probably is that street built under, right? Under the soil, so subway, right? Subway. Then this train that you take that goes underneath, all right? Good, fabulous. Those are prefixes. So here questions, no questions for now. Now let's continue. That's related to prefixes, all right? But now we are going to suffixes. Remember that, oh my, it's missing an F over there. Sorry for that. Suffixes, right? Suffixes means those bound morphemes that we place at the end of the word of the free morpheme or root. In this case, the root is beth. Beth is the telexim. That word with significant or meaningful meaning, all right? Meaningful, meaning, with meaning, right? Bed. But if we add the S to the word bed, that is not only a single bed. So now it comes into many beds. So that if you add the S or ES means that is the plural and means more than one object, one person, one thing, one idea. So you see, if you add the suffix ing to a free word or a root, then you are adding an action, a process. For example, the root is draw. But if you add ing, now draw is an specific action, but you are doing that in a process right now, drawing right now. The ed means past tense. So if you add that to the root watch, ed, it means that now it's not watch right now. It's not something that already happened. Right. Full. Full means full of. The root word pain, if you add the suffix full, it means that pain, the pain is like deep. You feel very, very hard that time. So painful, full of pain, right? So less, without means without. For example, pain. Now you have pain, but if you add the suffix less, there's no pain anymore. So painless, no pain. The ending er or or means one who or that wish. For example, bake is an action, but if you add er means someone who bakes, baker. An inventor, like invent, but someone that invents means invent. Ist means one who does a specific action. For example, art is the noun, art, right? Art. But if you are ist, if is the person who does art. And the suffix ity, that means a state of or quality. For example, human, we are human, right? But humanity means the quality of being, the quality of being a human. All right, fabulous. There are more suffixes and prefixes that you can find on the web or maybe PDF. I have one I'm going to share later for you. But I see, sir, that the time is about to finish. It is important to know that words can have more than one prefix. For example, the root is meditate, but you can add prefixes like on and pre or a suffix ed, right? Comfort, in this case, fort, you can add this, come, two prefixes. That's possible. Also, it's also possible that you add more than one suffix to a word. For example, hope, the lexeme hope, you can add full and ly, hopefully, and then it changes in different functions. So hope means the noun, hopeful, an adjective, and hopefully another noun, an adverb, right? Another. So it changes of function. Teacher, you add er and s, teachers. Friendliness, friendliness. And the last one option is that the words can have more than one prefix and suffix. So they become long words, very long words, like anti-disestablishmentarian or anti-disestablishmentarism, right? So you can create very, very nice words coming from affixes and suffixes. So here, all right, I'm going to stop sharing. And I would like to make a trivia that I already created for you, but I don't know, Ram Krishna, if you are going to have time for the trivia. Let's see. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Let's see. Let's see if we have time for the trivia. Okay, over here, you can go to quizzes.com. Okay, quizzes.com. Type quizzes.com. Okay. I'm going to share that. I'm going to share that in the meeting. Quizzes.com. Please click to the link, quizzes.com. Okay, quizzes.com. We are going to have a trivia. Okay, a trivia. So while you're joining there, I'm going to join here too. Here we have, all right? I need participants, so if you click in the link I provided in the chat box, you can come, right? Let's see if I can share it without, okay, now I have a link, another link. I have another link. Okay, now you can join. Click to the second link. All right, the code is here, 407805. But if you click in the second link I provided, you are going to join to the game straight. Okay? Okay, I have Shreya, nice. Wells. Shreya, Wells. Okay, Sharaguda, okay, good. Wow, I have many participants to play that. Shreya, Charuda, Chaitanya, Prem, Rah, Nilesh, Krabja, right? Sakshi, West, Purva, West, Chaitanya, West, Bharat, 40875, all right, good. Fabulous, all right. Let's see. If you cannot join to the game, you can type your answer in the chat box in Zoom. So don't worry, you also have the option to participate. Oppo, Brasilia, Ariyang, all right? Rauska, okay, good. Remember, you also have the option of the chat box in case you cannot join to the game. All right, now let's start. Let's start. Right. Bound morphemes place at the end of a free morpheme or root. Right? Bound morphemes place at the end of a free morpheme or root. What is the word? Affixes, prefixes, suffixes, or cognates. What is the bound for morphemes placed at the end of a free morpheme or root? Right? The chat box. Okay, I have answered in the chat box. Good. Good. Okay, time is about to finish and that question. Let's see another answer in the chat box. One. Right. Good. So what is the bound morpheme placed at the end of a free morpheme or root? Good. So majorage is at the top, right? Yes, the suffixes. Remember, the suffixes are the bound morphemes. It means that they cannot stand alone. They need to be joined to a free morpheme to have a meaning, more meaning. All right, good. Let's continue. Continue next. Bound morphemes added at the beginning of a free morpheme. Bound morphemes added at the beginning of a free morpheme. Affixes, prefixes, suffixes, or cognates. Okay, I have also answers in the chat box. Good. All right. I have answered in the chat box. Some of them are saying, right. Some of you are saying prefixes and other suffixes. All right, let's see the answer. All right, remember that? Yeah, time's up. Fabulous. Time's up. So the answer is prefixes. Remember, prefixes are the bound morphemes added at the beginning of a free morpheme. All right, we cannot continue with the game because there's no more time.
No, my check.
But at least you could answer correctly 2 of the questions. Some others could clarify their doubts. Thank you so much, teacher Ravindra. I'm going to share.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. You have given your valuable time. I know that you are very busy, but you agreed to present this webinar. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of my students, and I really sorry for the disturbance for some students.
That happens when we have a lot of students. I know. Yes. They feel anxious and trying to work. Yes, but we have to allow them to clarify them that they can fix. Yes.
Okay. आपल्याला जर काही प्रश्न असतील तर विचारू शकता मॅडमांना. 2 प्रश्न मॅडम घेतील. If you have any question, you can ask. Only 2 questions can be asked. Hello, iPhone 12 Pro. Is there any question?
Madam, what about